Welcome to another interview with the homage to Joseph Henry Sharp here at Blue Rain Gallery. I'm Leroy Garcia, and we are interviewing today Hyrum Joe. Once a year, Blue Rain encourages its artists to, we pick an artist from the Taos founders and ask them to do a painting inspired or influenced by that artist. And this year is Joseph Henry Sharp. So Hyrum, tell me what you learned about Joseph Henry Sharp and why you picked the painting you did as a reference material.
So the most fascinating part about Joseph Henry Sharp was that he came to the United States specifically wanting to paint the Native American people. He just had this natural inclined fascination to paint them. And I think at one time, if I'm correct, he was commissioned by Theodore Roosevelt, president at the time, to paint the Indians that survived. Was it Wounded Knee or
it was Wounded
one
Knee.
of the battles?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and I love that. I love that idea. So he was obviously a founding member of the Taos 6 at the time, and that's something that I always wanted to do, was start up a group of artists who represent painting Native Americans of the Old West, and just kind of this group that's going to go around, showing what they can do. And I've always wanted to do that. So everything he did in his career, I still want to do. So that's always inspiring to me. But obviously I think he's probably the best figure painter out of the original Taos guys back then. I love, so if you look at my paintings and his work, his figures are up close. Like, he's done some landscapes, he's done some figurative stuff, but this particular painting, I love the light coming from the fireplace inside the adobe pueblo. Just the way I'm looking at my painting right now. I'm looking at both of them on my easel and in the pictures. So how the light is cascaded on the side of him with his face, the light and shadows, how that bounce around. I love that. I'm all about light and shadow. I'm all about contrast and rich color. If you're familiar with my paintings, I think it just brings out attractiveness to people. I want to be able to have people walk into the gallery and just immediately notice a Hyrum Joe because of its light, shadows, colors. I think that popping out really is important, to kind of separate myself from other painters maybe. But I'm also about, so as I'm looking at this painting, I'm looking at this Taos Pueblo man, and I'm thinking, okay, where does this war bonnet come from? Did he make it? Was it passed on from generation to generation? Was it his fathers? Was it his grandfathers? That's for the viewer to figure out. And so for me, I want to think that he made this war bonnet. And so I'm a huge fan of painting, depicting paintings, depicting the person doing artwork as well. So I'm painting and creating something to where an artist is working, whether it be jewelry, whether it be making war bonnets, you name it. Rug weavers I've done in the past; those have been really fun. Or creating sand paintings by like a Navajo medicine man. I've done things like that. I just love that idea of creating paintings that has the person create artwork. So he's dressed in the traditional Taos Pueblo outfit, but I think for me it was just more like the light. He's inside he's by himself. He's engulfed and he's immersed in creating this, or making this war bonnet. So that's really basically what inspired me to pick this painting.
To do that. Yeah, I think another thing that I liked was looking at the old Sharp studio pictures and the amount of regalia that he collected as props for throughout all his travels. And particularly there was a lot of like Plains cultural things in there that he used, and had these natives from Taos Pueblo modeling. And but you're definitely onto something that a lot of the other artists have noticed about Mr. Sharp's work, is the light. It's just beautiful how he captures it. And Hyrum, thanks for sharing your thoughts today on Joseph Henry Sharp. And look forward to showing your piece, a finished piece, next week sometime.
I'm honored, Leroy. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm excited.
You're welcome. Take care.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.